Today we will talk about discriminant. It's about a quadratic formula. A x squared plus bx plus c. In general, the number that sticks with x squared is called A. The number sticks with x is called B. The only number without letters is called C. That's the first information we must know. Example. This discriminant is used to see how many roots for the equation. How many roots? That's the main thing. Then it can be solved for the quadratic formula. A here is 2, B is 3, C is 1. We must pay attention. If there is a negative sign, it must be written. Positive, it is not written because it's not math, and number without a sign, it's positive. So if the 2 has a negative, I must put it. If 3 has a negative, I must put it. If the lonely number has a negative, I must put it. The formula is b squared minus 4 times a times c. Another thing, this minus must be in the formula of discriminant. That's a discriminant rule, b squared minus 4ac. This minus must be used at the end after finishing the square and the multiplication. It is as a border, will be used at the last step, okay? 3 squared minus 4 times 2 times 1. 3 squared is 9, 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 2 is 8, times 1 is 8. 9 minus 8 is 1. Regardless the answer, if the answer is positive, they said there is 2 real roots or solutions, the same meaning. Miss, after solving, if we get the discriminant negative, what does it mean? It means no real roots. Sometimes it is not 9 minus 8, it's 8 minus 9. If it's 8 minus 9, negative 1. Again, for example, 5 minus 4 is 1. If I get 4 minus 5 after I finish the work, it will be negative 1. Okay, so any answer is negative regardless what it was, no real roots. Miss, if it is 0, I can have a 0. If it is 0, 1 real root or solution. Some box says 2 equal roots. It's the same meaning. 1 real root or 2 equal roots. Miss, show us when can we get negative. Another example, or 1 real root. Okay, let's see. For example, x squared plus 10x plus 25. Another hint I want you to know. If there is a number after the equal sign, we must bring it here. And for example, if the example was written like this, you cannot use the rule. C must be here. The lonely number must be before the equal. In other words, the other side must be 0. So if the number here, the first step, or x's, same story for any x square with the regular x with a number, everything must be in one side. Miss, some equations can be used by factorizing, okay, to check how many. It's okay, but really that's most of the students, it's easier for them to use one rule and go on. Another hint I want you to say, do not just fill in directly. The easiest way is to write A and B and C, especially when you use a quadratic formula, inshallah next video. No number with any letter, it means it's 1. Here, 10. Here, 25. Let's fill in. B squared, it's 10 squared, minus 4 times 1 times 25. Again, I have to finish these parts before subtraction. 100 minus 100, which is 0. 0 means one real solution. Another example to get how the signs can be changed. X squared minus 3x plus 5 equals 0. Here, b is negative, okay? It is negative 3. You want just to check how to deal with the multiplication. You know, in multiplication, when the signs are the same, it will be turned into positive. Okay, yalla. A is 1. B is negative 3. C is 5. Let's write the formula and go on. B squared, in another page, no matter. B squared minus 4 times A times C. Okay, I'm sorry for the lighting. Oh, okay, now it's good. Let's fill in again. 1, B, negative 3. C is 5. Yalla, negative 3 square. Minus 4 times 1 times the last thing is also positive 5. Miss, I want to ask a question. If two numbers, yeah, say 4 is fixed in all the formulas, A and C, say this is negative and this is negative, it will disappear because you know in math, negative times negative is positive. Miss, if one negative just, it will not disappear. It will be cancelled with the negative here to be positive. Again, if I have one negative either here or here, it will be turned with this into plus at the middle. 9 minus 20, which is minus 11. Okay.